Good morning, children. I hope you have watched my video on the basic music lessons in English language. This is the second part of the video. In that video, I have told you I will upload or I will teach you about Thala in the next class. So today I am going to talk you about Thala. Thala, I told you, is the another most important aspect of Carnatic music. In the last class, we discussed about Raga, Maya, Malava Gaula, its Arohana and Avarohana, or its ascent and descent in detail, and about the Saptaswaras, etc. So today, I am going to tell you about Adi Tala. The Tala, the foremost Tala, or the oldest Tala, or the most important Tala which we use in Carnatic music. What is Tala? You might have noticed that our heartbeat, our walking, our breathing, our way of doing so many things, everything has got a rhythm. Rhythm, right? This rhythm is very much connected to our body, our mind, our soul, our surroundings, everything. So there is rhythm. Rhythm is present not only in our body, it's present in music also. This in Carnatic music we follow rhythm very what to say, very, it's very important. We stick to rhythm. Without rhythm we don't sing the Carnatic music, whatever form, any musical form, maybe Varnam, maybe basic lessons, maybe Kritis, maybe Pallavi, big musical forms like Pallavi, Tanam, Ragam, everything we use this rhythm. So without keeping rhythm we don't attempt singing in Carnatic music, and it is not considered as a good sign if we don't know a rhythm or if we don't keep rhythm in a musical form. It's very important. So today we are going to discuss about what is rhythm. So now I think you might have understood what is rhythm. Rhythm is the beat or the time measure which we keep or which is there in everything. We have to find it out. You can just go around you and see how the wind blows, how your heart beats, how you are walking, when you jump, when you run, in everything you can see the rhythm. That is a time measure. So in Adi Tala, this is the oldest Tala. Adi means very old Tala. That is called Adi. It has got a history very long back itself. It's there, this Adi Tala, and this Adi Tala is the first Tala which a student learns in Carnatic music. This Adi Tala has got a duration. Duration means what? A time measure. How many counts we should keep for an Adi Tala? That is, you should know. Adi Tala has got 8 counts. 8 counts. 1 beat, 3 finger counts, again 1 beat, wave, again 1 beat, wave. It makes it as 8. 1 beat, 3 finger counts, 1 beat, 1 wave or turning of your palm, 1 beat, again turning of your palm. This beat is counted as 1. Then we use the 3 fingers, small finger, ring finger and middle finger. These 3 fingers we use for Adi Tala, to keep Adi Tala. Then we use the palm and turn the palm. So that turning, a beat and the turning is value is 2. It's called Dhrutam. And this beat and finger counts, it is called Laghu. So an Adi Talam is made up of 1 Laghu and 2 Dhrutams. Every Tala is made up of 6 Angas. Angas or structure. As our body have so many angas. We say it as what is the structure of our body? 2 eyes, 1 nose, 1 mouth, 2 hands, 2 legs, like that we say, no? So likewise this talas are also having angas. So there are mainly 6 angas which we use for every tala. I will name the 6 angas. It's Laghu, Anudrutam, Drutam, Guru, Plutam and Kagapadam. Again, Laghu, Anudrutam, Drutam, Guru, Plutam and Kagapadam. 6 angas. It's known as Shad Angas. So we use Shad Angas for making a tala, making the form of a tala. Among these Shad Angas, for Adi Tala, we use only 2 angas. 2 angas. 1 Laghu and 2 Drutam. This Drutam and Anudrutam, the 2 angas among Shadangas, have constant value. Drutam and Anudrutam. I will teach you about the rest of the angas later. But for just now listen about Aditala. This Anudrutam is having constant value. It will never change. It has only one value, that is 1. Its value is 1. Whereas for Drutam, it is 2. Because Drutam is shown as one beat and a wave, or beat and turning of your palm. So it makes 2. Either we can say Drutam is made up of 1 Anudrutam. Anudrutam is 1 beat. So its value is 1, and Drutam means 1 beat and turning of your palm. That means Drutam is made up of 1 Anudrutam and turning of your palm. That makes it 2, and this Drutam's and Anudrutam's value will never change. Now how to symbolize this Drutam and Anudrutam. Anudrutam is shown as a crescent moon, like a crescent moon, and Drutam a full moon. It will be like a circle. Now coming to Laghu. Laghu is like any beat. If we do a beat and finger counts, it will make a Laghu. Laghu does not have constant value. Laghu will take values according to the jati of the tala. If the tala's name is Chaturasra Jati, the Laghu will take 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then if the Jati is Tisra Jati, then the Laghu will take 1, 2, 3. Tisra means 3. Jatis are the numbers in which we apply for the Laghu. We apply the Jatis to the Laghu. Jatis are 5. They are Tishra, Chajurashra, Ghanda, Mishra and Sankirna. First Jati is Tishra Jati. Tishra Jati is 3. Chaturashra Jati is 4. Ghanda Jati is 5. Mishra Jati 7. And Sankirna Jati 9. So this Laghu will change according to the Jati numbers. Now you understood? Laghu will change according to the Jatis. If the Jati of the Talam is Tishra Jati, then the Laghu will make 1, 2, 3. And if it is Khanda Jati, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it is Mishra Jati, it is 7. Mishra means 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You should only keep the fingers counts. Never beat in between a Laghu. Then it is not a Laghu. Laghu means beat and a finger count. It will start from a beat, then finger counts. That is called Laghu. Then Sankirna Jati means the Laghu's number is 9. Sankirna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This together makes the Laghu. Sankirna Jati Laghu. Now coming back to Aditala. Aditala has got Chaturashra Jati and 2 Dhrutam. Chaturashra Jati Laghu and 2 Dhrutams make Aditala. Now tell me, what is Chaturashra Jati? Chaturashra Jati is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 2 Dhrutams 5, 6, 7, 8. So now what is the count of Aditala? Its number is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In your books, the lessons will be started with a cross mark above the note, then cross mark, then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 it will be written for Aditala. That cross mark or that into mark or that multiplication sign represents the beat of the Laghu. Then 1 means first finger, 2 second finger, 3rd middle finger. So that makes it a count of 4. Understood? So if somebody is watching this with a book in their hand, music book, textbook, then they can find that into mark 1, 2, 3 in the place of Laghu. That makes it 4. Now in the last class I told you I will sing Maya Malava Gaula's Arohana and Avarohana in Aditalam in the next video. Is it? So now I am going to fit that Arohana or ascent, Avarohana, descent into this Aditala. In an octave, how many notes do we have? In an octave, 8 notes will be there. Aditala's count is also 8. So let's see how is it fixing in. Sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa. The ascent is fitted inside this Aditala. Finished. Now Avarohana, the descent. Sa ni dha pa ma ga re sa. So the first Sarali Varisha lesson is now over. It's simple. We have to just sing the Arohana and Avarohana of Maya Malava Gaula in Aditala. That is the first Sarali Varisha lesson. Once again I will sing. All of you sing with me. Sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa. Sa ni. To start the second lesson or the second line, you have to again put the talam from the beginning. Okay. Sa ni dha pa ma ga re sa. It's as simple as that. So what you have to do? You have to watch the first video. Those who didn't watch the first video, watch it again and then come back to the second video of this Tala, which I am talking about, Aditala. I am singing the Arohana and Avarohana in Tala first speed. So understood? Till then you have to practice nicely. Bye. Please like and subscribe my video. Thank you.